Rolex. The name says it all, really. It's the first name that comes to mind when one thinks of a watch. But while some models tend to steal the spotlight, how well do you know the entire Rolex range? While you probably only know of a handful, the brand offers a more diverse collection than you might realize. So, which one should you pick as your first? Well, each Rolex model suits a different personality and style. To help you find the perfect Rolex, I have prepared a beginner's guide to every model in the legendary watchmaker's current collection. Let's dive in. But before we do, here's a quick history lesson. I promise it'll be brief. History of Rolex watches. The company we know today as Rolex was founded in London in 1905 by Bavarian entrepreneur Hans Wilsdorf and his brother-in-law, Alfred Davis. Initially, Wilsdorf and Davis started not as watchmakers, but as watch importers, sourcing components from Switzerland and the UK and selling them to retailers. Simple enough, right? Well, there was a little twist, though. They would often print their own names on the dials, with the W&D logo appearing on the inside of the case back. However, Hans Wilsdorf had grander ambitions. In 1908, he renamed the company Rolex and began assembling watches using the finest components. This proved to be fairly successful. So much so that in 1910, Rolex won a first-class chronometer certificate from the rating office in Bienne, Switzerland. Then, in 1914, a Rolex watch became the first ever non-marine chronometer to be granted a Class A chronometer certificate from the Kew Observatory in England. With the Rolex name becoming synonymous with the highest quality level, Wilsdorf set about expanding his reach. In 1926 and 1931, he came up with arguably the two most important innovations that wristwatches have ever had in their entire history. The first was a workable, waterproof housing, known as the Oyster. In one stroke, it solved the main problem that had plagued wristwatches ever since their creation, namely their susceptibility to dust and moisture creeping inside and damaging the mechanism. With this new invention, the wristwatch suddenly became practical for everyday use. The next big thing was the Perpetual movement, a self-winding mechanism that used the natural motion of the wearer's arm to wind the watch, eliminating the need for manual winding. This not only made wristwatches more convenient and reliable, but also enhanced their precision and durability. These innovations solidified Rolex's reputation for producing high-quality, innovative watches. And the rest is history. So, now on to the list. Professional Rolex models. Let's start with some of the most recognizable professional models that the brand offers. In first place stands the Cosmograph Daytona. Number 1, Cosmograph Daytona. The Rolex Oyster Perpetual Cosmograph Daytona Platinum 126506 is arguably the most iconic timepiece ever released. Designed for the high-stakes world of racing, the Daytona wasn't the first tachometer-equipped watch, but it has certainly been the most successful. Its 3-subdial layout is instantly recognizable, and the engraved bezel paired with the 4130 caliber makes it one of the finest chronographs out there. But what truly sets the Daytona apart is its connection to the legendary Hollywood actor Paul Newman. Newman became the face of the Daytona to such an extent that a particular dial style was named after him. This Paul Newman dial features a striking black and white contrast with exotic subdials and a matching 60-second ring. The association is so strong that Paul Newman's own Daytona sold for a world record $17.8 million at auction. The modern versions of the Daytona are almost as hard to get your hands on, but if you're a true collector, the Cosmograph Daytona can be a serious statement piece. In 2023, the entire collection was updated with subtle adjustments to the case and dial, with the Platinum reference number 126506 standing out as the most spectacular model. If you're after a watch that embodies history, prestige, and exceptional craftsmanship, the Daytona is the one to beat. Number 2, Submariner. Up next, the Rolex Submariner is the archetypal dive watch, and arguably the first true water-resistant watch that really put Rolex on the map. A spiritual successor to the original 1923 Oyster, the Submariner was released in 1953 and immediately set the standard, obliterating any competition. Even today, it remains the benchmark for dive watches, equipped with all the professional touches that you'd expect. A unidirectional rotating bezel, a rugged case, and water resistance effective of up to 300 meters. What makes the Submariner truly special, however, is its versatility. The simplicity of its dial, combined with various metal and color options, the royal blue is particularly iconic, means that you can wear it with anything, from a wetsuit to a tuxedo. And let's not forget its reliability. The in-house caliber 3130 is engineered to be 10 times more precise than a traditional hairspring when it comes to bumps and shocks. The most recent redesign saw the Submariner's size subtly adjusted to 41 millimeters, making it slimmer and less chunky, with redesigned hands that enhance its classic look. Available in both date and time-only versions, the latest models feature the 3230 caliber automatic movement for the non-date version and the 3235 caliber automatic movement for the date version, both boasting a 70-hour power reserve. Number 3. Sea Dweller. In 1967, the Rolex Sea Dweller took the professional diving watch to new extremes, 1,220 meters to be exact. While the Sea Dweller range included the Deepsea sub-collection, in 2024, Rolex separated the two, leaving the Sea Dweller somewhat underrepresented. It only has a single model available in 2 colorways. In terms of style, the Sea Dweller is similar to the Submariner, but it features a bigger, bulkier case and enhanced waterproofing thanks to Rolex's patented ring lock system. This makes it a bit larger, but even at 43 millimeters, it's surprisingly wearable for a watch designed to withstand such incredible depths. So, if you're a deep sea diver, or just someone who appreciates top-tier engineering in a timepiece, the Sea Dweller is an impressive choice. Number 4. Deepsea. Remember how Rolex separated the Deepsea sub-collection from the main series? Well, the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Deepsea 136668LB comes from a line that includes a few standout models, such as the Standard Edition and the Deepsea Challenge. In an interesting twist for 2024, Rolex introduced a touch of luxury to these extreme divers, with a full gold edition featuring a striking blue dial. Now, while it's hard to imagine anyone risking a gold watch at a depth of 3,900 meters, it certainly makes a statement. The Deepsea Challenge, however, is in a league of its own. With a massive 50mm diameter, this watch is built to endure the most insane depths imaginable, boasting a water resistance rating of 11,000 meters. The Deepsea Challenge was also Rolex's first titanium timepiece, introducing this lightweight, durable, and corrosion-resistant material to their collections. Number 5. Yacht-Master. The Rolex Oyster Perpetual Yacht-Master is designed for life aboard boats and ships, perfect for those who love the high seas. While it's a nautical watch, it's not meant for deep-sea diving like some of its Rolex siblings. One of the standout features of the Yacht-Master is its precious metal rotating bezel, giving it a touch of glamour fit for an onboard cocktail party. Despite its luxurious appearance, the bezel is a genuine tool, making the watch easy to use and read. In 2024, Rolex discontinued the Yacht-Master 2, which raises the question, what niche does the standard Yacht-Master fill that the superior diving specs of the Submariner can't also accommodate? The answer lies in its blend of elegance and functionality. While it may not dive as deep, the Yacht-Master offers a perfect balance of style and performance, making it an ideal choice for any yachtsman. Number 6. Explorer. As early as the 1930s, Rolex was equipping explorers, mountaineers, and adventurous masochists of all kinds with watches in their then new Oyster case. Feedback from the tops of peaks and the polar ice caps directly led to the development of the Explorer in 1953 and Explorer 2 in 1972. The difference between the two models, other than size, is that the Explorer 2 is fitted with a 24-hour hand and a fixed bezel, helping adventurers distinguish between day and night when they're caving. Both watches, however, are built to withstand whatever the wilderness can throw at them. All of this is ensured by a corrosion-resistant Oyster steel case and movements with parachrome hairsprings and Paraflex shock absorbers. In 2021, both Explorers received updates. The Explorer 2, celebrating its 50th anniversary, got a slight redesign. However, in 2023, the standard 39mm edition was replaced by the new 40mm version. For those who crave adventure and need a reliable companion, the Rolex Explorer is the perfect watch. Number 7. GMT-Master 2. The Rolex GMT-Master 2 is a symbol of precision and innovation originally designed for pilots. The GMT-Master was the pioneering dual time zone wristwatch, using its 24-hour hand and rotating bezel to display a second time zone effortlessly. One of the most iconic variations is the Pepsi Cola, distinguished by its blue and red bezel representing day and night. Other famous versions include the red and black Coke, the brown and black Root Beer, and the blue and black Batman. These bezels now feature incredibly durable Cerachrome inserts, replacing the original brittle Bakelite. In recent years, Rolex introduced various new models, such as the Hulk with its green and black bezel, and the latest edition of a black and gray colorway in steel. Each GMT-Master 2 is finished with a Cyclops magnifier over the date window, adding to its functionality and iconic design. The GMT-Master 2 is the ultimate jet-setting companion, and remains an enduring symbol of Rolex's commitment to excellence in watchmaking. Number 8. Air King. The Rolex Air King reference 126900 epitomizes the essence of cockpit-ready timepieces, legibility above all else. First introduced in 1958, the Air King builds upon Rolex's legacy of watches used by aviators since the 1930s. Originally featuring a gold dial, the modern version's black and white contrast, along with oversized 3, 6, and 9 numerals, stand out easily. In 2022, the Air King received updates including crown guards, a modern movement, and a redesigned minute track for improved aesthetics and functionality. Despite its 40mm size, which is smaller than many modern pilot watches, its unparalleled clarity more than compensates. Highlighted by a distinctive green hour hand, the Air King stands out as the most elegant among Rolex's professional timepieces. Well, at least in my opinion. Best of all, you don't have to be a navigator to appreciate the allure of this timepiece. It fits seamlessly into any occasion. Alright, let's move on to the classic models now. The classic models. Rolex's classics have defined luxury and precision for generations. These masterpieces tell a story of heritage, craftsmanship, and innovation. Let's start with the Datejust. Number 9, Datejust. The Rolex Datejust 31mm, reference 278274, epitomizes elegance and versatility within the Rolex collection. First introduced in 1945 to commemorate Rolex's 40th anniversary, the Datejust was revolutionary as the first automatic watch with a date window. Originally, the date change mechanism began to adjust before midnight, but since 1955 it has been instantaneous. Today, the Datejust continues to exude glamour with a range of sizes from 31mm to 41mm, offering an array of dial colors crafted from all Rolex precious metals. The bezel options include plain, fluted, and diamond set variations, allowing for personalization that suits any taste and occasion. Moreover, it can seamlessly transition from formal occasions to everyday wear. Number 10. Day Date. Introduced in 1956, the Rolex Day Date was the first watch to prominently display both the date and the day of the week in full on the dial, setting a new standard in horological elegance and functionality. Its immediate popularity among influential figures, including presidents, earned it the nickname President, which has since become synonymous with the Day Date itself. Today, the Day Date is available in 36 and 40mm variants. In any case, it is crafted exclusively in precious metals, emphasizing its status as a symbol of power and wealth. The introduction of the new generation 3255 movement ensures exceptional performance and reliability. In 2023, Rolex unveiled a unique off-catalog edition of the 36mm Day Date with an enamel dial featuring a vibrant jigsaw puzzle motif in bright colors. Departing from tradition, this special edition includes positive affirmations instead of the days, and emojis instead of the date, adding a playful twist to the classic elegance of the day-date. Number 11. Oyster Perpetual. The Rolex Oyster Perpetual pays homage to Rolex's pioneering spirit with a modern reinterpretation of its first waterproof wristwatch, introduced in 1926. This timepiece is a direct descendant of the watch that established Rolex's reputation for combining practicality and elegance. While the Oyster Perpetual stays true to its minimalist roots, Rolex has infused it with a touch of creativity. The watch comes in an array of vibrant dial colors such as olive green, blue, and striking turquoise. In 2023, Rolex introduced the Celebration dial, featuring a blend of these lively colors across sizes ranging from 28 to 41 millimeters. Beyond its aesthetic appeal, the Oyster Perpetual is equipped with a range of reliable in-house movements, ensuring precision and durability. It represents Rolex watchmaking at its purest, emphasizing timeless design and impeccable craftsmanship. Number 12. Sky Dweller. Unlike the GMT-Master 2, which focuses on practicality in the cockpit, the Rolex Sky Dweller is designed for those who travel first class and appreciate intricate complications. At first glance, the Sky Dweller features a distinctive off-center rotating disc at 6 o'clock, elegantly displaying a second time zone. Setting the local time, reference time, and calendar is intuitive with Rolex's patented command bezel, allowing adjustments directly from the crown. Despite its complexity, the Sky Dweller maintains a refined elegance with its sleek dial and iconic fluted bezel, available in luxurious precious metals. In 2024, Rolex revitalized the Sky Dweller collection with Golden Jubilee bracelets, enhancing its prestige and timeless appeal. Number 13. Perpetual 1908. In 2023, Rolex introduced a new classical dress watch line, the Rolex Perpetual 1908. This collection pays homage to the year when the name Rolex first adorned watch dials. The Perpetual 1908 embodies traditional elegance with a modern twist. Its 39mm case exudes sophistication, featuring a two-tiered bezel with a dome tactile upper part and Rolex's signature fluted pattern below. In 2024, Rolex introduced a second edition with a guilloche dial, showcasing intricate craftsmanship rarely seen in Rolex timepieces. Underneath the refined exterior lies the caliber 7140 movement, distinguished by its exquisite finishing. Rolex applies its unique touch to the Côte de Genève motif, enhancing each bar with a polished groove, a subtle yet distinctive detail appreciated by watch enthusiasts. For aficionados seeking a timepiece that embodies historical significance and timeless elegance, the Rolex Perpetual 1908 is a true classic. But there's more to this list. While Rolex has officially discontinued some models, you can still find them in pre-loved condition. Let's explore them as well. Discontinued models. Number 14. Milgauss. The Rolex Milgauss was designed to withstand magnetic forces of up to 1,000 Gauss. It quickly became a favorite among scientists and engineers working in environments where magnetism is prevalent, such as at CERN. What sets the Milgauss apart is not just its technical prowess, but also its distinctive design elements. The lime green sapphire crystal, a nod to its anti-magnetic capabilities, surrounds the dial, creating a unique visual appeal. The lightning bolt-shaped second hand in bright orange adds a playful yet functional touch, complementing the medium blue dial. These features combined make the Milgauss one of the most recognizable and individualistic Rolex models. However, despite its technological advancements and distinctive style, the Milgauss faced challenges in a market increasingly saturated with anti-magnetic watches. In 2023, Rolex decided to discontinue the Milgauss, marking the end of an era for this intriguing timepiece. For collectors and enthusiasts, though, the Milgauss remains a cherished piece in Rolex's history. Number 15. Cellini. Rolex's Cellini collection departed from their typical sporty and robust timepieces. Instead, this line embodied classical elegance and traditional craftsmanship. Named after the renowned Renaissance artist Benvenuto Cellini, these watches were a nod to Rolex's appreciation for the artistry and refinement of traditional Swiss watchmaking. Over the years, Rolex gradually discontinued many models within the Cellini lineup, culminating in the discontinuation of the Cellini Moon phase, marking the end of an era for this classical range. The remaining Cellini models appealed to those who valued both the prestige of the Rolex name and the traditional craftsmanship of Swiss watchmaking. While the Cellini collection may have ceased production, its spirit lives on in Rolex's dedication to creating exceptional timepieces that blend heritage with innovation. And number 16, last but not least, Yacht-Master 2. Designed specifically for yachting enthusiasts, the Rolex Yacht-Master 2 features a countdown timer that assists sailors in timing their race starts precisely. This functionality justified its place in Rolex's lineup dedicated to maritime pursuits. At its heart beats the Caliber 4161, an automatic movement equipped with a Regatta chronograph complication. However, Rolex decided to discontinue the Yacht-Master 2 in 2024, removing the Regatta timer from their current offerings. You see, the Yacht-Master 2, with its specialized Regatta timer, was a niche timepiece designed for competitive sailing, a sport with a relatively small but passionate following. Its discontinuation may reflect Rolex's strategic shift towards broader market appeal and a focus on models with wider recognition and demand. In any case, this shift sparked discussions among enthusiasts, which now lacks a direct alternative with a Regatta timing feature. Despite its discontinuation, the unique functionality and bold design of the Yacht-Master 2 continue to make it a sought-after piece among collectors and yachting enthusiasts alike. And there you have it, a glimpse into the timeless world of Rolex's watches. Each of these iconic timepieces represents the pinnacle of luxury, craftsmanship, and innovation, carrying a legacy that spans generations. So, which Rolex timepiece caught your eye? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to respond to every single one. Like and subscribe if you love Rolex, and if you don't subscribe, well, then it means that you don't dress all that impeccably. Well, that would be rough. Relax, it's just a joke. Until next time, keep exploring the timeless art of horology.